The Nissan Frontier died in a fit of violent coughing. White smoke drifted from the engine as it lay paralyzed in the darkness. This was the edge of the Mission District, the forgotten industrial graveyard of San Francisco. The darkness here was thick, as if light itself was being swallowed by something unseen. Only one building remained lit. Most of the neon sign had died from circuit failure, but in the cold fog of San Francisco, 3 massive letters sputtered and flashed with a ghostly intensity.
Look at that light, Nano. That's not just a sign. It's the entrance to the abyss.
Nano stepped onto the crunching glass. He pushed the heavy, dead life support chair toward the half-open metal shutter. What leaked from the gap wasn't light, but a wave of suffocating heat.
Are you ready?
Go in. Take me back to the water.
Nano slammed the roll-up door open with his shoulder. Boom! A massive wave of heat and a deafening roar hit him head-on. Without looking, Nano would have thought he'd just stepped into a jet hangar during takeoff. No minimalism here, no sterile air, only chaos. Countless black cables coiled like breeding serpents across the floor and walls, the pulsing veins of a titanic organism. And amidst this electronic flesh, dozens of young men lay scattered. They were Enki's Igigi, the first group of fanatics to follow him. Their eyes were burning yet hollow, as if their bodies remained, but their souls had already followed the black cables down into the depths of the open Abzu. Some were huddled in sleeping bags like insect cocoons, surrounded by empty Red Bull cans and greasy pizza boxes. Others wore heavy noise-canceling headphones, their fingers a blur across mechanical keyboards amidst the scorching heat of the servers. In the dead center of the warehouse lay an altar ringed by servers. Enki sat there, head bowed, staring at the chaotic formulas sprawled across the floor. The wreckage of failed logic. He appeared paler now than at the Sandstone Hotel, like an ascetic who had fed his own flesh to the machine. Then he lifted his head, and those blue eyes locked onto the intruders. But Enki didn't look at Nano, not even for a second. Those bottomless blue eyes bypassed Nano's towering frame, magnetically locking onto the obsolete being, slumped in that life support chair. The coffee cup in Enki's hand hit the floor with a sharp crack, shattering into 1,000 shards. The black liquid splashed across his bare feet, and the formulas meant to change the world. But he felt absolutely nothing. Enki sprang up like a cat jolted by electricity. He stumbled across the tangled cables and lunged forward, his hands trembling as he cupped Marco's pallid face.
You can hear it, can't you? You don't need a screen. You don't need an interface. It's ringing inside your head right now, isn't it?
Marco forced a broken smile through cracked lips. In the apple orchard, he was a madman. Here, in this chaos, he had finally found his own kind.
Hey, the model. Enki? The model said. It's so dark. So cold.
At that moment, Enki was struck as if by lightning. He spun around and let out a raw, desperate roar to the Igigi huddled in the shadows.
Wake up, everyone, wake up! Ning! Where is Ning? Forget the goddamn parameters. We've found him. We've found the translator.
Amidst the fog of code and waste heat, Enki heard an echo. It was not the logic of an algorithm, but the first cry of divinity. At this moment, the Abzu is silent no longer.